هيا الحلو هيا الله كريم.
Hi, I'm Ashira from Jerusalem.
I'm Rachel Coris. I'm living in Gaza.
Hi, I'm Ala from Jerusalem.
Hi, Anram. How are you?
Yeah, hi Ashira, how are you?
So now we're in Wadi Aljouz neighborhood, and we're going to try to cross the police brigade. Another day of clashes in Jerusalem. There's been clashes all over the city today. They erupted in the old city of Jerusalem, and they sparked out all around the city. And you also have clashes in the West Bank cities and in Kalandia checkpoint after Israeli soldiers stripped naked a girl. So clashes erupted in that area. As you can see, the Israeli soldiers have arrested 3 boys. They're trying to actually resist. These are the boys that we just saw getting arrested.
Look at the face of
This is, I can't even take this. This is horrible. And it even feels worse to be filming it, to be honest. They put their animals for everyone to film. And they're going to be taken to Al-Maskabiyya. They're going to be taken to Al-Maskabiyya police station, which is basically a hellhole of torture and everything you can possibly imagine happens in that place. And I do say that from experience.
זוזו רגע, זוזו, פתח את הדלת. זוזו, תביא 2 לפה, תביא עוד 2. יאללה כבר, יאללה. סטנה שמה סטנה. אוקיי, גו. אוקיי, גו.
Keep a distance and everybody works.
Yeah, it's not only open. She needs a provocation or something, probably. יש לי מישהו מכם מזיקים?
He's trying to get home. How many people were injured today?
Many people. There are more than 100, more. All with gunshot and gases inhalation. Yes, of course. And many with the gas inhalation. Many in the houses in the holy city.
In the old city.
Yes, in the old city. Yes, of course, and in other places.
Told me that the Israeli Dome, which is the Israeli medical services, they don't come and help us. So would you, for example, if a soldier got hit by a rock, would you help him?
I don't see him like a soldier. I looked at him like a human, and I must give him the first aid, of course.
So you also offer your service?
Of course, we also give the first aid for all the people who need. And if the soldier need, I give him, of course.
Clashes started today in the old city of Jerusalem. Today was declared by lots of Palestinian groups a day of anger in Jerusalem because of all the Israeli violations and all of the Israeli actions taken against the Jerusalemites. And especially yesterday there was an opening of a Jewish synagogue in the old city of Jerusalem, and that actually started... Why? Can I just finish what I was...
Go back. It's too dangerous in here.
But I need to actually get to the other side because it's too quiet. How come?
It's too dangerous. Go back.
Okay, so it's too dangerous to come here. Can I just finish what I'm filming and then I will
No,
go?
no, no, no.
I will finish a
Get
little.
back now. No.
Everyone's been filming here. Can you
Get
just...
back now. Okay? Thank
Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, the clashes started in the old city. They broke out to the rest of the city, Wadi Aljouz, Isawiya, where we are right now. And if you can see, the boys are on that side of the hill, which these guys are not letting us get to. Okay, so now I'm doing something risky. I don't want to be on the Israeli side all the time, so I'm gonna try. And you saw where we were up there. I want to go down there. I'm gonna go where the boys are. Hopefully we'll be able to do it, because I want to also get to talk to some of them and film the action on the other side. كيفك؟
في شباب كثير زينا.
طب ليه عم ترموا حجار اليوم؟
عشان الأقصى.
ايه؟
عشان الأقصى.
ايش عشان اليوم الغضب يعني I'm asking them why they're throwing rocks today and they're telling me it's because يوم it's a day of rage for Allah. ومش خايفين هون بس مو كيفك؟ I'm asking them if they're scared or not. Just telling me that the only thing they're worried about is بس ما انتوا قاعدين عمالكم ترجموا حجار بس ولا حتى نص يعني الحجار مش عمالها بتوصل لأنه كنت فوق. I'm telling them that even the rocks that they're throwing aren't even getting to the soldiers. They're saying that the only thing they have is the only thing they have in their hands is the rocks. And what we call mu'li'a. This is called a mu'li'a. I don't know what you would call it, a slingy or something. But yeah. في حدا تصاب من هون ولا لا؟ I'm asking if anyone got injured. من هون من العيسوية. There's 25 people injured. الشاب في شهيد؟ ما سمعناش. لا فيش. فيش لحد هلا. They're saying that they heard that there was a martyr, but I'm not sure about the information. So I'm not sure. بس في واحد مختر من العيسوية صح؟ ايش اسمه؟
كيف بتعرفيهم؟
Okay. So there is a guy who's in critical condition in Aisawiq from this neighborhood, but they can't tell us the name and they don't want to identify each other. Look at me. خلاص. فوق إنها لا ولا لا؟ They're getting ready. سويت هذا ايش غاز؟ مو كيفك؟ They just threw gas bombs on us at us. Oh shit! What do I? مو كيفك؟ Are these gas bombs or what? Yeah. Oh shit! Oh god! خليل! مو كيفك؟ هذا بصل ايش؟ So we got tear gassed or tear bombed and yeah, I'm gonna get very drooly, disgusting I guess. So the boys gave me ايش هذا اسمه onions because they make it better and some spirito. But yeah, this is different than the tear gas when they used to use my days. Masala. They're telling me that onions are better than spirito.
Yes.
Kind of quieted down. I don't know if you can hear me. but we're gonna try and cross the fire. Now we've crossed to the soldiers. We've crossed to the soldiers' side, and things have kind of quieted down on the other side. But yeah, I'm kind of tired. I've got tear gas in my chest, and I've got my eyes are burning. So look at me. Oh my God! So as you can see now, they're going down again. And yeah. I thought it was over, but it's not. This is, I guess, round 3, 4, 5. But are you going down again, or? The cameraman has just got injured. That one that I was just talking to right now. I don't know if he got hit by a rubber bullet. Do you need alcohol, or is it just... Do you need alcohol? No?
Go to the ambulance, okay? No, man, I was on the corner right here after he came up. And I was with my hands up like this because I knew they were going to freak out. And he saw me around there, and the guy went like this. He came around there. I knew he was going to bug out, man. Like, as I heard them calling, I knew he was. I didn't know whether to stand there or just stay right there, you know?
It doesn't seem to be quieting down. Every time I think that it's done and we want to it starts all over again. Look at me. Oh God, we're stuck in the rubber bullet. The tear gas, shit.
أشيرة ارجعي.
ارجع.
ارجع لورا لورا.
لا يا زلمة.
ايش؟
أشيرة اطلع لفوق اطلع لفوق.
You ready? So you kind of didn't get the last part, but basically got stuck, me and Khalil, in the middle of the tear gas, and just ran off from there, and I'm finished. I can hardly breathe, and it's like the gas is all the way inside I can feel it in my chest, and can hardly breathe. I'm gonna actually let him turn the camera, and you can see also Khalid's face. صور وشك, lift. He doesn't want to, so basically we're both crying and destroyed at this point. But we heard that there's something at the Hebrew University. The students, the Arab Palestinian students in the Hebrew University have gone out to march, so maybe we'll do that because it's more safe. Or I think I just need to go home, or yeah, I'm done for Palestine TV, and I'm done for Sleepless, I think. So now we're back in the office, so I can actually explain to you all that we saw today, the clashes in the Old City, in Jerusalem and the West Bank, is a reaction to the all the Israeli decisions in Jerusalem against the Palestinians. And it's especially because yesterday Israel opened a synagogue in the old city of Jerusalem. It's called the Khurban, which means destruction in English, and the Kharab in Arabic, because it has been destroyed across the ages. And the issue here is that fundamentalist and radical Jewish groups believe that when this synagogue is opened, it signals the beginning of the destruction of Al-Aqsa Mosque, and it signals the beginning of the building of the Temple Mount. And that's why you saw all of these things that happened and the reaction by the Palestinian youth. And I was supposed today to go and film Rachel Coris. It's her 7th commemoration. And I was supposed to go film an opening of a street fair in her name. But of course I couldn't with all the clashes. But thank God Nagham got it in Gaza, which is excellent because I think Rachel's memory is very important, and she's taken a very big part in our mind, and she's in our hearts and minds, and I think she should be appreciated. That's it.
Of Rachel Coris' death. Rachel Coris was killed by Israeli Bulldozer in 60th of March 2003. She was protest against Israeli Bulldozer, which is supposed to demolish houses of people in the Salam area. And while she protests against those bulldozers, the bulldozer crashed her. We are now, I'm in Rafah town because there is activities. Rachel Coris Foundation for Peace and Justice made these activities for the anniversary of Rachel, and they gave us some brochures and book. This book actually, it contains letters which Rachel sent it for her parents during her sit in Rafah town. And as we see, the book contains all of her letters. For example, here in 2003, 7th of April, she wrote this letter for her family. Hi, for friends and families and other. I have spent in Palestine until now 2 weeks and 1 hour. And I don't have any words, just I have a little words to describe what I'm seeing. It's really difficult to think about what is happening in Palestine while I'm writing my letters to United States, because this is supposed to be by internet. Okay, this is one of her messages, and there is also other. And this foundation is for children, which care about children work. And as we see, those made hand, it's made by children of this foundation.
Fine, thank you very much.
Everything is okay.
So,
Tell us a little about Rachel Coris Foundation for Peace and Justice. Who made it? Why did you establish this foundation? And the aim of this foundation?
Rachel Coris Foundation is an American non-governmental organization established by a group of the American people in Columbia City who love Rachel Coris and established for the memorial of Rachel Coris after her death in Gaza in 2003.
Yeah. So what's the aim? Who is the target of this foundation?
This foundation established to spread the peace and the justice all over the world, and they are focusing their activity mainly in Gaza Strip and the Rafah area, where Rachel Coris did. They try to improve the communication and the understanding of others between the Palestinian and the American people. They have an initiative, group of American people, most of them are artists, painters, and came to Gaza. The group was breaking the silence, and they start to paint some painting in Rachel Coris Center here in Rafah and in some areas. And this foundation also, Rachel Coris Foundation, helped in reconstruction of the demolished home of Dr. Nasrallah, who was hosting Rachel Coris during her life in his home in Rafah here.
But I saw some works for children, I think.
Yes.
The children who made this made hand or?
Yes, yes. You know, I know Rachel Coris personally during 2002 and 2003 after her arrival to Gaza. And she was a part of the international solidarity movement here in Gaza. And after she killed here by an American bulldozer and by the Israelis, we decided in the Union Welfare Committee to establish a center for youth and teenagers for the memory of this peace activist woman that left her country, left the good lives to come to live and to defend the Palestinian children here in Rafah area.
Here is the Salam area where Rachel was killed by Israeli bulldozer, and children and people came here to put some flowers on the area where Rachel was killed. And as you see, they are trying to memorize her day of death, which is today, 16th of March. And there is Wissam. Wissam, she wrote poetry for Rachel. Can you tell us your poetry?
You want me to say it?
Yeah, say
Okay.
it.
1 minute.
If you wanted to stand here, stand and say it. Yeah, okay.
This poem for Rachel Coris. Where's the human right? Stop killing, stop fight! Stop killing, stop fight! Was it her guilt because she wants fair? Was it her guilt because she wants fair? But where's that fair? Nobody care, nobody care. We will avenge for her. We will avenge for her to breathe a freedom air. Rachel never die, Rachel never die. Her soul in our eyes. We will still remember and never, never forget Rachel. She was stronger than everyone. She was our shiny sun. Where's the word conscience? Where's the word heart? Where's the word conscience? Where's the word heart? Here in Palestine, we die in day and night. We only want to be free and want all the world to see that there's million Rachel die in every moment. Million Rachel die in every moment. But the world close its eye and stand without comment. The world close its eye and stand without comment. We only can pray. We only can pray. Work together and say, where's the human right? Stop killing, stop fight. Stop killing, stop fight. Stop killing, stop fight.
Thanks. So thank you, Wissam. And you wrote this poetry?
Yes.
Why you wrote it?
I wrote it because there's so Israeli champion, and the thing that she do, the Palestinian didn't do it.
Yeah.
And I hope that everyone think like her, and feel like her. And I'm sure if everyone from us look to the life from like she did, we want to live like this. We'll live in a better world, in peace and fair. Just this.
Thank you, Wissam. So children will start to put the flower on Rachel photo. You can go. As you see, here is Rafah town, and this is the area of tunnels, and it changed completely after people started to establish tunnels in this area. Before it wasn't like that, and there were houses here, but it's changed. So children are putting the photos on her photo as if they are sending a message that our area is not a killer area. So today is the 7th anniversary of Rachel, and we say goodbye for Rachel. She is one who came to Gaza to protest against Israeli occupation and against anything which Israeli used to do in this area. And as we see, she gave her soul for Palestine, and we really evaluated like this work from her or from anybody who are trying to come to Gaza to send his voice from Gaza and to feel the same situation which Palestinian or Gazian feel in this strip, which is closed from everywhere. Now we finished our trip, and we don't want Gaza to be as a killer area for those people. No, we are a warmth area for everyone who wants to come to Gaza and to sit in it. Thank you now, and bye.
Thank you.